Hey, we're always looking for fun, simple projects to do with our hands. In Alaska, it gets a little boring in the winter time. So I have seen these kind of rag rugs often in Amish homes when we lived in Indiana and Pennsylvania, different places. So I thought it would be fun to try. And there are a gazillion different tutorials you can find for yourself online. But I put this together all from stuff that we had around in the garage. These nails are 1/2 inch apart. And these were actually hooks that I just pinched shut to make an eye hook. And probably the hardest thing to find is some kind of a stiff wire that can go through the edge. This is peeling off a little bit, but I put 3 together because we didn't really have anything that was super stiff, but it has to be able to pull out at the end.
These are TIG rods, so that's why there's flux on one of these, or a brazing rod, but
that's a welding thing. I don't know what it is. So anyway, those go down the sides, have to pull out. And some people have used a picture frame or something like this. This is just 2x2s, and I put a little piece of metal there to make it a little bit stronger. So it's pretty simple to weave. It took maybe, I don't know, 6 or 8 hours altogether to make one of these. And it comes out nice and thick. But what you do to wrap the warp, there's the warp and the woof, right? So to wrap the warp, you just go up and down, up and down. And so you just wrap it like that, pulling it a little bit tight. When you want to put them together, my mom was sewing them. Let me grab a scissors. And if you sew them together, it would leave less of a bump. My mom's a better rug maker than me, but it's a simple way. Just you can cut a little slit here through both of them like that, and then bring the other end through. If you like making those pot holders on those little looms, or your kids do, you might enjoy this. And old sheets make really good material. You need something that's not too stretchy. So you pull it kind of tight, and you're just going up and down, up and down. That's the warp. And then I'll show you the woof a little bit. You're going to use 2, and you're going to use 2 different colors when you're coming across. You can begin by tucking this in, and you're just taking one and going from the center to the center, and it'll come really obvious after you've done a couple rows. So just tucking in that one, and then you alternate which one's on top and which one's on the bottom. So this one was on the bottom, now we're going to switch and go through that way. And you just keep going down, going across, and
you saw this on YouTube, or where did you?
Yeah, I could. You could put the link in the description for the one that I followed there, but there's so many different ones out there, and they explain it really well. These are about 2-inch wide strips, 1.5-inch wide strips. Of course, the wider, the thicker your rug's gonna be.
And why does the cat like it when you do this?
You know, I got scratched so many times. She just poked her claws through there.
Because she would see that thing flailing, right?
Yeah,
here, make it.
It's a good cat toy. You know, I would pull this out and she would chase it. So, yep.
Good time with Valentine.
But pretty much for free, you know, or a small expense, you can have some nice throw rugs that will last a long time.
All right.
And I'll just show you this. My mom made this braided rug, and this is all wool. I know how to do this too, but this takes a lot longer. These rag rugs are much faster than the braided rug, and you can use more cotton and just stuff that you have around the house.
All right, so for more practical Christian videos of normal Christian life, we've got other things on the YouTube channel. All right, thanks, Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
If you have questions, practicalporters@gmail.com.
Sounds good.
I caught her during homeschooling, so her mind is interrupted. So
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Oh, the students are protesting.